Originally, I was at NASA studying surface EMG in pilots. And I was looking at muscle activity in pilots, and I wrote a grant to the National Institutes of Health, and got very lucky at 27, was awarded a $500,000 grant to design the myovision.
I think we were probably an early innovator. I ran into David McCarrion in maybe 92 or 93 and shared with him that I was trying to understand how to implement EMG into our office. I had tried some equipment, but it didn't have reliability. And David told me that his equipment did.
So when I started using the myovision, it worked really well. Patients love to see visually, and you kind of educate them and show them each piece by piece how what's happening with their nerve and the nervous system.
There's been tons of research that has been done utilizing the myovision for evaluating issues of the spine, and perhaps the driving force behind all of this is my desire to see objective data used to determine whether or not somebody is healthy or not.
We use myovision a lot. It is a great tool when we have injured people, where there's third parties that we have to share with them that there are injuries that have occurred. So our car accidents, our labor and industry, it is a powerful tool for us in that arena. But we've also found over the years that it's a powerful tool for our patients that are just coming in for regular care, wellness care, to know, is there a problem more so than just their pain? Is there something that we can look at and understand that there's something abnormal, and then after we've provided care to them, can we go back and see that that's gotten better and it's improved?
The first time that I had the myovision scan performed on me, I was near tears. And the reason I was near tears is because no one would validate what I was feeling. And going to a chiropractor who had myovision, who could actually show me the areas in my back that were affected by this injury and how substantial it really is, really, for me, just immediately validated all my concerns.
But there's nothing more rewarding than getting a call from a patient saying, "You changed my life." Or the other one that I find that's really rewarding is the patient who's had problems and nobody believes them. The device, I've got so many calls from people that cry on the phone saying, "You've changed my life," because you've been able to establish that I actually have a problem. I know I had a problem, but I couldn't prove it to anybody.
Myovision has helped me with patients under care, with new patients, is when I do the scan, I show them exactly where the muscles are tight. And when they see it visually, they understand, where those muscles are tight. Also, I tell them where the subluxations are.
I actually, when I first started looking at surface EMG, I had actually had purchased one of the leading competitors' systems, and I was having trouble with reproducibility, started not trusting the results I was getting, and had a demo done by somebody with myovision, and was blown away by the reproducibility and also the speed that the test was able to be performed.
It was about a year ago when we moved the myovision out of the exam room and we brought it out here into the open, and we started to do a lot more quick scans, a lot more cervical or just lumbar scans to show people that something was going on. And with the big screen that we have behind me, the people really, it made a lot more sense to them. It wasn't like we were running a test and they couldn't see what was going on. They started to know that that was a good reading, and that's not such a good reading.
I have the new 3G wireless system, and not having the wires is in itself, from a simple, pragmatic standpoint, is awesome. You're not rolling over the cords or that kind of stuff.
It changes things because you can test in any position you want to, and it works extremely well, but mainly it gives you the freedom to use it in any way you want to, and you're not tied to wires, and that's a huge difference, a real advantage.
The new device has got actually double probes, so I never thought the system was slow to begin with, but now it's twice as fast in how you can actually do the test. And that is the main point and main focus in my practice. That's how I communicate with patients, is using surface EMG. It's hard to really explain what we do as a chiropractor, and this is a way that the patients get to see it. I always see that this is a way you get to see what I feel. As a chiropractor, I don't really need this technology, because I can feel if someone has a subluxation and needs an adjustment, but trying to communicate that to the patient of where it is and how bad it is and if it's improving or not, there's nothing better than this technology to be able to do that.